Right, what's up guys, welcome back to Matt Catches. As you can see from behind me, we're on the fishing location. I've got all my stuff behind the camera here, so we're going to get that set up in a minute and I'll be right back with you. But hopefully we have a fish tonight. I've got my fingers crossed, ready for the action. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Right guys, as you can see from behind me, I'm all set up. I've got my brolly, my bed, rod pod, landing out on Nicky Martin, my rods are standing up here. So I just thought, oh God, let's get them wet. Just thought I'd show you what bait I'm going to be using today and what rig. So first off, I'm going to be using these 16mm krill wafters. Absolutely amazing this bait, I can't fault it. And I'm pairing it with, let's grab that, a 5 kilo bag of 16mm bottom bait. They're krill and the wafters are krill. Not going to be throwing all that in obviously because that is a lot of money and I don't have that to spare. So the rig I'm going to be using is it's a bit wet, but it'll be alright. Got a 6-inch stiff boom with a size 4 wide gape hook with a 16mm krill wafter on. That's just on a bait screw so it can move around freely. And 2 ounce lead, and it's got a PVA bag with 4 of them krill boilies just crushed up and put into. So we're going to cast them out now. Hopefully we can have a fish. These krill wafters worked amazing last time. We had that amazing mirror on. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we get another one. Hopefully it's the big mirror this time. I think it's called, actually no, sorry, the bigger linear. Should be about 25 pound. So I'll let you know if we get that out. That's what I'm aiming for. You never know, so we could have it tonight. So I'm gonna get my rods in now, throw a bit of bait in, and I'll be back with you. What's up guys, welcome back to Cake of the Week with Matt Catches. So I've got my cup of tea. Beautiful. Got me Rice Krispie cake today, so we'll give it a go. That is, I was going to say this was number 8. I have to go, that is a number 9 out of 10. That is fantastic with a cup of tea. That is the best combo I've had so far. So thumbs up from me. So I'll see you next week on Matt Catch's Cake of the Week. Right guys, I'm just watching the lake and there's like the occasional perch that jumps up. I haven't seen any pike and I haven't seen any carp. There seems to be quite a bit of fizzing, and just as I started this, I don't know what you see on the camera, it seems like it's starting to rain a little bit, but yeah, I think it's starting to spit, so I might get under my brolly, watch the sunset and get my tea on. So I'll be back with you then. Right guys, have a look at that. We've got some sausage butties for tea. I forgot the video was actually cooking it. And we've got some cheese and onion crisps. We haven't got the Doritos, we've got the cheese and onion. Because these have actually quite grown on me. Never used to like them, quite like them now. Just watching my rods, we've had a few bleeps, nothing major yet. And yeah, sunset was alright tonight. It was a bit bland because it was cloudy, but yeah, so I'm going to eat these and then hopefully we have a fish. If not, I'll be back speaking to you again. So you'll find out now. I've got to wait. Right guys, it's currently 8 o'clock. But when I look around, it's that dark. It feels like it's almost 10:30. So I'm thinking I'm just going to throw a bit of bait in now. Go and chill for an hour, see what happens and maybe throw a bit more in. But yeah, I'm going to get the bait in now. So I'll see you then. Right guys, I don't know whether you can see, but yeah, I'm on. Oh, that's a nice fish. Oh God. You normally swim towards her a bit, and it feels like they've come off, but trust me, they're still on. You try and run you into these trees by the side. I didn't expect to get one this early. I hadn't even got my shoes on. Just lying in bed, eating a packet of bourbons. The next thing I know, we've got a fish on. Oh, it's a nice little tiny carp. It's strong, I'll tell you that. Oh, hell. It is only a little one, unfortunately. Do love these wafters. And there we have it in the net. Right guys, would you look at that? We've already got one fish in the net. So we'll get it out and have a look at it now. Right guys, just before we get him out, have a look at him. He's a bit bigger than I thought. He's still a little one, but he's a nice fish. Have a look at that. He's a common, but he's got some really big scales on him. So we can get him out, give him away, then yeah, get a few photos with him. Right, we'll stick a bit of water on him to keep him hydrated. There we go. And we'll just stick a bit of this antiseptic onto his wound where the hook's been. There we go, because it has left a little bit of a mark on him there. Shouldn't be too bad. Had a beautiful hook hold straight through the bottom of the mouth. So he weighs, I'll get him out for you. There we go guys, take a look at him. He weighs 7 pounds 10. He's a beautiful little common. He's got some lovely scales on him. He's in pristine condition. This is one of the things about this lake. They may not be the biggest fish, but they're some of the most beautiful fish. So I think I'm going to get a photo with him and stick him back and let this guy get a bit bigger. And there we have it guys, fish number one. So I'm off nice and strong there. It's only 8:30, so hopefully we're in for a few more fish tonight. Right guys, we've just made a PVA bag up and I can hear fish crashing everywhere. So I'm going to whack this back in, throw some more bait in, and I think we might have another one out tonight. Well guys, there's actually something on here. Did not expect that. I feel like it's a bream, but that is a fat bream. That's been on here for about half an hour, just constantly beeping. I am gonna get him out and show you. He's got a big chunk missing where it looks like he's had a pike grab him. So I'll get him out in a second. Get the landing net. And there we have it. Second fish of the night. Right guys, I had to make the tough decision whether to actually get him out or keep him in the net. I decided not to stink up my stuff because this stuff will stink for months with him. But I'll just show you him in the landing net. Look at the size of that for a bream. Bearing in mind, compared to the size of the landing net, this is a 42-inch landing net. That bream is massive. And I don't know whether you can see on his back, there, bit on his back there, it looks like he's had a chunk taken out of him by a pike, just above from his head. That is massive. So, yeah, some big bream in here. Look at the size of that. So I'll let him go. Hopefully he swims off. I don't have to get my hands stinky, but we'll see. Oh, wrong way. There we go, go on. That is humongous bream. And off into the lake he goes. Guys, it's currently 10:30, I'm pretty sure. I've got a cup of tea down on the floor, I've got a packet of bourbons. I would show them you, but I've got to hold my head torch as a light because yeah, there's no flash on the front of my phone, which is a bit of a bummer. So I think I'm going to go to sleep. Hopefully we have a few more fish. I mean, we're looking that way. We've had one carp out in the bream, and there's a lot of fish that you can hear going around the edges that are active. So hopefully I'll see you before, but if not, I'll speak to you in the morning. Morning guys, it's currently about 8:30. See from behind me, it's a lovely morning. Sadly we didn't have any more fish in the night, but we did have that one common. But I did a bit of research, it isn't actually common. From what I've heard, that is a scaly mirror. So that's the first one of them I've caught, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, at least we've had one fish, and there's still plenty of time for another fish. So I'm going to get a cup of tea on, get some breakfast on, and I'll be back with you. Right guys, as you can see, it started to rain. I was just about to start packing up as well, and the heavens decided to open. Luckily I've got my tarp with me through over my barrow, but yeah, it's a good bit of time in that because I've got to walk back and that. So yeah, amazing. I'm just going to drink my cup of tea, which I'm making down there. And oh god, it's actually starting to rain quite a bit now. That's great. So I'll speak to you in a bit. Right guys, sadly this is going to have to be the end of the fishing trip. I know it's a shame to see the end of the video, but it's got to come. So as you can see behind me, it has stopped raining a little bit. I've just started packing all my stuff up. I've got my brolly down, my bed down, it's got my rods and that out behind me. They're the last thing to go away, because you never know, you could always have that fish in the last 5 minutes. So sadly, this is Matt Catches signing out, and I'll see you in the next video.